Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's talk about something changing the way everybody or everyday people invest in property in Lagos and other places in Nigeria, even abroad. And let's quickly talk about real estate fractional ownership. Now let me start with just a simple question. And the question goes thus. How many people here would love to own property in places like Lekki, Ikoyi, Victoria Island, even UK, US, but feel the prices are completely out of reach? Is anyone in that category? You like to own property in those places I've just mentioned, even beyond, but they are outside your what? They are completely out of your reach. If that is what you are currently facing, you have a way out. Exactly, that's where fractional ownership, comes in here. Fractional ownership simply means multiple investors coming together to own a high value property, with each person owning a fraction based on how much they invest. That's fractional. You see a number of people, 4, 5, 10, 15, coming together, to buy a property. For example, instead of needing 150 million naira to buy a property in Ikoyi, in Lekki, in Aja, anywhere you love to make money. So instead of needing 150 million naira to buy a property in any area, you can own a legal share of that same property with maybe 5 million naira or 10 million naira. Let me make this very practical. Let me make it practical. Imagine a service apartment in Lekki Phase 1 worth, let's say, for example, 200 million naira. The property is divided into 40 fractions of 5 million naira each. That is, 40 people are coming together to buy a property of 200 million, and that gives them 5 million naira each, to pay and to be able to get it. So what you have just done with your 5 million naira is to have just bought one fraction from the entire body of investors that is coming together. So that means you are a legal co-owner of that property. You earn rental income from Airbnb or long-time tenants, and you benefit when the property appreciates. So instead of only you looking for 200 million, you have 40 people coming together to buy such a property, and you benefit from the appreciation and tenancy rate, especially when you are putting it out for rental income, not your personal stay house. So, because we are talking about making money here, not ego, property acquirement. So now, you didn't buy the whole building, like I said, but your money is working in prime Lagos real estate. Now, why is this important in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and some other areas in Nigeria? Let's take Lagos for example. Lagos is one of the fastest growing real estate markets in Africa. Population is growing, demand for housing is rising, and land in key locations is limited. But prices keep pushing up, keep pushing people out of certain areas. And that is, actually happening in Lagos today. People are being pushed out of the area they've been living for long because of certain, rearrangement that is happening, because of house rent, because of commercial buildings, and people could no longer acquire, the area. So fractional ownership removes the biggest barrier, that is high entry cost. High entry costs will not allow you to enter for yourself to be able to achieve this. But all you need to do is to get people together and you achieve that aim. Another example, think about short-let apartments around Oniru or VI. Those apartments generate steady income from business travelers, expatriates and tourists. Through fractional ownership, instead of managing tenants or cleaners yourself, a professional company manages the property. You earn passive income while you focus on your job or business. But let me be clear here. Fractional ownership is not magic. You must pay attention to three things. Attention must be paid to three things when you are coming together to have this fractional ownership. Number one is first, documentation. Make sure your fraction is backed by clear legal agreements and title document. And the second one is the operator, who is managing the property for you. What is their track record in Lagos? These things are very important so that you can make whatever you can get back, whatever you have spent, in that fractional ownership. Then number three is exit plan. Can you sell? And most of the question that will come is, can you sell your fraction later? Will it be easy for you to be able to sell your fraction in case you want to exit from the system? How liquid is the investment? The liquidity of the investment will actually, allow you to be able to get, get your money very quickly, and you can exit without much, encumbrances. If these three are solid, fractional ownership can be a powerful way to start or grow your real estate portfolio. In a city like Lagos, where land prices double in a few years, owning a fraction is far better than owning nothing. For those who are waiting until they have millions of naira, 10 million, 20 million, 100 million before they can buy property, this is one of the things that can help you have property, very easily. So it's better to have a fraction ownership than you not having anything. Most of the buildings you are seeing in Lekki are not owned by one person. It's a number of people, millionaires, they come together. You see people, they say they are building a complex, a commercial building of 20 billion, of 50 billion, 100 billion. You think it's only one person that is doing it. It is a fraction ownership. People are coming together, and it happens at every level that you are. It happens at every level that you have. Even if your land is 1 million and you can't afford it, and you have 2 or 3 people who could come together with 300,000, before you know, you have achieved your aim as a landowner who would benefit from such a important real estate investment option. So if you've been waiting to invest in real estate but felt locked out by high prices, this might be your entry point. If you found this helpful, like this video, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. In the next video, I will break down the risks and how to avoid common mistakes in fractional ownership. So, I will see you in the next one.